not
it's
about the money.
owning your time is interesting, and it's feels really good when you get back to a place where the things that work for you, right? The things that work towards, you being able to be financially free. And some people, are born into money and they're financially free. I was born poor, and so, I understand the paradigm and the difference between the two. As you, become more free, what are your hobbies? What are your fascinations? What are you most into? And, where do you think, a lot more of your energy and time will go into?
Well, it's a great question. And I'll tell you why I frame it this way. My mother died when I was 19. My brothers were very young at the time. And then my father died when I was about 30. And I had just gotten engaged. My daughter was on the way. So I know my mortality is limited. We can't, pick and choose the time of our passing. So my hobby is, number one, is to be a great father. Number one is to instill in my kids
Bro,
the
I'm making
learnings and the
200.
teachings.
Just to be clear, I'm making 200. So, well,
I want to make sure that I give them the gift of knowledge and wisdom and lessons before that time comes, whenever that time is. Now, in addition to that, my hobbies, the things what I would do that if I didn't have to work, I would be very active in martial arts. I really enjoyed martial arts as a kid. I played Little League baseball. I know you were a baseball coach. And I played baseball for 8 years and I loved it. Probably my most fun sport. I really enjoyed training in martial arts. I did it on and off for about 10 years in multiple disciplines. I also have a cabin up in the woods in Pennsylvania on 80 acres around a lake. Very peaceful place to go. I would spend summers there at my grandparents. And, I'd like to introduce that to my kids. I have to rebuild a house up there before I do that. And so there's things I want to do, including travel. Now, when I traveled for 5 years selling to watch stores, that wasn't fun travel. That was business travel. Going to airports every morning at 5:30 in the morning and, being in different airports every day. I'd like to go take my kids on a cross-country trip, see all the state parks, maybe buy an RV, go to the Grand Canyon, just travel for 3 months, but I need to have the time to do that. Because once you get the money, if the money is all earned from active income, you won't have the time. And so there's a lot to do before my time passes. And hopefully, not only will my kids learn it so that they don't have to go through the same kind of struggle, although I think struggles are good for people's character, I want to be able to leave them something that's not money. I want to leave them lessons, wisdom, and intelligence to live their life.
well, leave them some hard, tangible assets too. It's always a good
Yeah, a
thing.
rental portfolio.
Yeah.